Hey guys, so I have two different reports to show you. The first was the old battle gear setup, and if you can see, I've got 1713 on the Hitman attack and the biker is 1514. So if you compare it to the new report, which is after I swapped the gear, my Hitman attack dropped by about 22 points, or 22%, and the biker, well, increased about 17. Yeah, so about 17 points increase. And again, if you look at the HP buff, it's gonna be different as well. So this was the old HP buff, 1385 and 1380 on Hitman and Biker. And then this is higher on the HP, 1391. So that's an increase of 5 points, 5% on the HP for Hitman, but a decrease of 22%. So 22 minus 5, that's about 17 points decrease. Biker is here, you've got 17% increase and 10%. This is the old report, so 10% decrease. So with the 10% decrease and the 15% increase, it's basically just a 5% increase on biker stats, and the Hitman stats kind of, dropped by a lot more, which is 15. So that basically just, tells you a whole big deal. One more really important thing is, remember, even though you are doing a counter on the enemy bikes, you still have all three different troop types. So with a little bit of an adjustment, like 17% decrease in my Hitman overall stats and a 5% increase in the biker stats, it doesn't seem to justify it, because if you look at the bruiser, it's gonna be a very big change, right? So bruiser 1298, and this is the old one. Look, it's got such a huge difference. On the attack, it's 40 something points, right? And then if you look at above, 1353, 5%. So that's a lot of bruiser points gone, and you are fighting in a mixed troop setting, so you still want those stats up, right? Yeah, so more importantly, my Hitman stats dropped by 17% overall. I don't like that, because I need the Hitman stats to go up, which just tells me straight out to go back to my old setting. So even though I do want the Hitman, the Hitman bikes here to be put in, the stats have dropped. So it's really much more important that I use the correct battle gear with the highest possibility to fight back. So I'm gonna switch back to my legacy, even though it's not Hitman Biker, but it is still Bruiser Hitman. So that's gonna give my Hitman buffs, a real kick. So that's all, guys. Basically just sharing with you how to a whole from base all the way to the end, how to upgrade your King's gear, and then how to choose the right gear to swap in the obscure weapons market event. And once you swap, remember to put it into your battle gear, and then how to check the stats on the battle gear, whichever is going to be higher or better for you. And sometimes if you do need to change it back, then just swap it back, because at the end of the day, the key is always checking your stats before and after, so you know the difference and you know which angle you want to go. So that's that. Today we covered a little bit about the defensive methods for defense against bruiser attack, which we did at the 424 setting, and a defense against the biker, which we did the 244 setting. So those numbers are just a way for me to sort of register in my mind. Even if it's 333, those presets make the battle appear to be a 244 or like a 424 just by adjusting stats. So if you are able to swap troops and adjust the stats together, click on the right super preset instead of just a regular 333, then you're definitely going to have a much higher chance at defending against single attacks, even if you have mixed troops. So I hope this you had fun, and I hope you enjoyed yourself in this video today. This is very, very deep, so probably a lot more advanced players will understand this. And if you need any help, feel free to leave a comment. I'll try to help out in my responses. But otherwise, I will probably add in a link to a Discord channel that I have, and you can drop me a message there, and I'll try to respond when I can. Enjoy your day!